Hey guys, very relaxed David Nuno here for TexAgs Rewind. It's Friday, and here I expected this to be a crazy atmosphere, and it was for a little bit on the show, but as soon as the show ended, everybody left. The interns, the workers, nobody wants to be around and celebrate the greatness that is TexAgs Rewind, so it makes me not want to get into it the way I would like to, but it was a fun show regardless of everybody leaving. OB in the house, obviously, breaking down the game against Kent State, and then we had Billy for a couple of hours, as he does on every Friday and Monday, getting ready for the Kent State game, and then, of course, the final countdown with the McKinney brothers giving me a hard time, messing up my name and all the good stuff. We even looked back at Brandon Stewart, a touchdown that was given to Stewart years back, 96, I think, given to Steve McKinney here recently as he got the fumble in the end zone. All that and more on this very quiet edition of TexAgs Rewind. What can I bank on, OB?
Yeah, I'm really, honestly, we've talked about it earlier, I'm banking on A&M covering the 29.5 points. I mean, I really believe it. I don't think I'm looking at that through maroon sunglasses. I'm thinking that, number one, I'm looking at a defense at Kent State last year that struggled and did not play a team that I think is as powerful or explosive as Texas A&M. And I know that Kent State has offensive ability, but we've been talking all offseason about how good this A&M defense is going to be.
Right.
Well, if it really is, then how many, even a hurry-up passing team like Kent State, how much success should they have? So I'm really banking on A&M winning, by a comfortable margin.
I'm going to bank on Isaiah Spiller and A-Chain, and I'm not even putting Anias Smith on this, but those two guys, all right? Because I still don't know how they're going to use Anias this weekend in the backfield a little bit out, but I'm going to say A-Chain and Spiller are going to combine to rush for over 300 yards.
I could see that. I also think I also would consider banking on Anias Smith returning a punt for a touchdown. He's been so close so many times. I do think they're going to be punting a lot, and he's been so close so many times. Better athlete. They get a little bit tired just waiting for it to happen.
So
think Wes Welker back in about 2002 or whatever it was.
Can we bank on those three combining in some way, shape, or form for 6 touchdowns?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of banks, a lot of banking to be
There's
done.
a lot of banking going on there with Vera Bank. So let's see. Spiller gets 3, A-Chain gets 2, Anias gets 1, maybe Anias gets 2. Yeah, we can see it. And we haven't even spoken about Haynes King throwing for some.
Or running
for some. Yeah, we might have to bank on a lot of stuff.
I think also that somebody who's never scored a college touchdown will score one.
Yeah, and that game is tomorrow, obviously. We want to remind you to wear your red, white, and blue shirt if you're going to the football game in honor of the 20th anniversary of Standing for America. That game kicks off 7 o'clock at Kyle Field. If you're not going to be in Aggieland, not going to the game, you can find it on ESPNU. Obviously, the big news this week in Aggieland was that Jimbo Fisher has been given an extension and a raise. You can find all those details on TexAgs.com. In volleyball news, A&M ended Cal Poly's 32-match unbeaten home streak on Wednesday, winning in 5-set. Lauren Davis, 19 kills. London Austin Roark, she had 8 kills on a .438 attacking percentage. Unbelievable. They'll be home for their first home match on Monday afternoon, a Labor Day tilt against Texas A&M Corpus Christi, 2 o'clock at Reed Arena, streaming on SEC Network. Plus, you've got 2 soccer matches this weekend. Tonight, Sam Houston State at Ellis Field, kickoff 7 o'clock, also on SEC Network Plus. And then Sunday, you've got, I believe, UTEP comes to College Station at Ellis Field, also a 3 o'clock kickoff, also on the SEC Network Plus. Mia Ponte and Barbara Oliveri, they received SEC Player of the Week honors for their performance against Clemson. And then cross country opened their season this week again at the Del Watts cross country course, sweeping, taking the men's and women's team titles. Eric Casares won the men's title, and Gemma Goddard in her first collegiate race won the women's side.
Yeah, listen, I have to make an announcement.
Wait,
guys.
I got an announcement too. I get this random text from Steve, all up in arms, and he sends this video.
Okay.
So let me tell you about this video. 25 years ago, this is the anniversary of the loss.
Worst game on earth.
The worst A&M game. A&M loss maybe in history.
Stewart running the option though.
So
to the house.
watch at the end of this play right here. You'll see is
Just
right before he crosses the goal line.
Effort and tenacity.
Ball's out.
Oh.
Beanbag on the ground. Who gets the ball? 72.
Beanbag.
That's
So
Steve
me-
McKinney.
You recovered.
I
Steve
saw-
McKinney.
I saw
Did you-
proof.
did
It
you
was the
see
beanbag,
The
though.
touchdowns go. The hands go up for the
Yeah.
touchdown. So in the record books, this went down as Brandon
Look
Stewart's
at you
touchdown.
limping. You're so exhausted. Rewind that, Dalton.
Here we go.
Watch this.
It's on
First of all,
repeat.
watch the blocking on this.
That was a great run, though. Great read on the arm.
I mean, he didn't even get
Stewart had
touched.
wheels.
He doesn't even get
Yeah, but
touched till he's there.
running, dude.
Yeah, he was a pretty good athlete.
We're
But
talking
watch
about
here. Watch the ball come out,
you
Seth.
la la.
Ball's out.
Come
Beanbag, 72. Okay, so to me, that's pretty cut and dry. That's clear. That was my touchdown. So I look on the official record books the next day, the line in the newspaper. It says Brandon Stewart, 42-yard touchdown run. I'm like, what? No.
You
No.
would be worried about
No.
statistics after
Oh,
losing that game.
hey,
Yeah.
I would.
Right?
That's lineman.
20 I don't
You
care.
take it where you get it.
25
all right?
years later, Billy, before I ever said anything, I let this go. And then
Look at watch
it
you
came
watch
up,
Seth. Watch
there's
him
Dan.
limping. Look
Oh,
how
I saw
tired he
Dan
is. Watch
He's
Campbell.
him.
limping.
Look,
Oh,
look at
man.
him. Oh.
Oh, man. That was hard.
that's the
Kent
furthest
State.
I caught.
At number 6, Texas A&M, 7 o'clock, Kyle Field. ESPN is the broadcast. A&M is favored by 28.5 points. Seth, we'll start with you.
I'm going to go with A&M and covering this. I feel good about the guys. I think they're going to come out fast. They're going to come out crisp and get it done.
I agree. I think they cover. I'm expecting them to win by like 35 or more.
I don't think they cover. I think they come right up on it. It's 28.5. I think they win by 4 scores, whether that's 24, 27, 28. I don't think they win by more than that. I think it's a pull-away type of game. And also, if they are blowing them out through 3 quarters, up by maybe 5 touchdowns or 4, then I think you'll see them empty the bench in the 4th quarter. So because of that, I think that's a large.
Well, you don't
spread.
think we have depth?
I do, but I think 45.
And walk-ons are playing.
45-17. There you go. That's 28 points.
All right, we'll take that. All right, let's go season predictions. Billy, you start.
I'll end it because people
All
care,
right,
people
that's
care more
fine.
about my season
They do,
predictions.
they
They
do.
bother me all year about it.
That's
you know.
right.
Seth.
And I fully admit I'm wearing the maroon colored glasses, but I'm going.
These maroon
Yep, one loss, I think, and I don't like the loss. I don't want to say it, but that's the max to me is one loss.
All right.
Steve.
I'm probably gonna. Today I'm gonna sit here and go 10-2. That's what I'm 10-2. It's a tough schedule. I mean, we got.
Yeah,
we got
It
some
is.
tough games.
It's not on paper. It's only
There's
2
too many-
ranked teams,
Too
but
many
it is
question
tough.
marks. Too many question marks as today.
I agree
Maybe
with
tomorrow
you.
I'll have a different opinion.
I'm a little concerned about the secondary. Not being bad, but just I feel like to get to that national title level, you got to
If we
really
can get,
improve.
we got to get through these first 5 games, Luch. You know this.
Nuno's panicking. Let me.
And then okay, go ahead. Nunes.
So
sorry, man.
So, well, he's just the clock's making him panic. Look, he's doing the break, but we're still going. I'm going 10-2, but I'm going 11-2. I think they win their second New Year's Six bowl in as many years, and I think in 2 years, Texas A&M's 20-3 in back-to-back seasons, which is pretty damn remarkable. And I think the best is yet to come.
Okay, friends, so do me this favor. You can like this account. You can subscribe to this account. You can comment on this exact video. You can tell your friends about it. We want the channel to grow, and we want to see A&M's wins grow this year. Thank you so much for watching. It is TexAgs Rewind.